Good day all, this is TJ, the Park Popper, coming to you today from Animal Kingdom Park. The mission today is to kind of get in the park, check some things out, see how it's doing after Hurricane Ian. We had that Category 1-2 storm that hit the park a few days ago, and we just wanted to see how the animal exhibits are holding up. We may ride a few rides, we may get a few treats, and hopefully we'll get on the safari today to really see how the back of the park is doing. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please join me. Otter Grotto. Let's see how this grotto is doing. Don't really see any otters at work at this point. It does feel like, although I can't be sure, that there's been a lot of blown in brush in this enclosure. I'm sure they're still trying to do a little bit of work on it. Yeah, below the water line I'm not seeing any otters. I love this shaded entrance as you walk in to the park. A lot of the cast members doing cleanup in the enclosures. A lot of work's being done here to clean up after the storm.
They might still be sleeping.
Don't see any tamarins out yet.
Oh no.
Right, we're in Africa now. Alright, 55 minutes. Let's see what we're doing. So thus far it says 55-minute wait. Not too bad. Seems like a rather busy morning for sure. But I'm excited to get over here and see the animals again.
Party through the line. This will help keep your wait time to a minimum. Once again, please keep your group together. Keep up with the party in front of you and
Have
fill
some
in
East
all
African
details.
cranes over here, kind of
Thank you for
grooming
touring
themselves.
Kilimanjaro. When it comes to safaris, we go wild.
Kind of getting ready for the day, essentially. Almost there. Exciting. So it's around 11:05. We got in line at 10:25. So again, about a 40-minute wait, short of the 55.
Now you're just housed. Many of the animals here in Little Aturi are known for their natural colors and markings, and it kind of works as natural camouflage for them. Laying up against the wall there on the left-hand side is a black rhino. Now the black rhinos, they can be very big. They can be up to 3,000 pounds and charging speeds up to 35 miles an hour.
At this point, we really didn't see a lot of activity in the safari. So,
in particular are the Nile hippos.
yeah, there wasn't much going on
Actually,
here.
two laying out here outside of the water, coming up on the right, taking a nap
How
on the
cute
right.
is this?
And there's some in the water over here on the left.
Love the hippos.
Each time underwater, they actually can't swim. Instead, they go about the water by either walking or running along the bottom.
Beautiful landscaping of the safari. It's really pretty.
Now those were our Nile crocodiles. If you're looking for any animal in particular though, I wouldn't, because I'm really just talking about that baobab tree. That's because the baobab tree is very unique because it's able to withstand long periods of drought. It does this because it can hold water in its trunk, and it can be
as you kind of come around and get the plain view here, it just really seems kind of quiet. There's not a lot of commotion or animals grazing.
Now, the next part of the reserve that we're going to be entering is the savannah.
And this is really
The savannah is home to some of the most
really funny that,
in the world.
of course, the giraffes are giving us a problem.
Our animals are free
We have
roaming.
a giraffic jam, so to speak, ahead of us. It's kind of causing the jeeps to have to wait, and that's what they do. They just wait for the animals to clear the road,
The savannah.
clear the area.
Over there on the left-hand side are some of our sable antelope.
Yeah, everything's
They
just
have
kind of
that
hanging
reddish-brown
back.
color to their coats. And they are very similarly shaped to horses.
Looking around the plain, kind of had to look behind things and over and off in the distance to see something. You can see that zebra over there to the right of the screen, but nothing really. Now the giraffes are there. They're going to be there, it seems like. The last safari I was on, the giraffes were in kind of the same spot, kind of grazing. So
To knock down trees like this.
yeah, just not a whole lot of activity going on through this safari. A lot of the animals seem to be asleep.
Back here. And on the left-hand side, we have some mandrills walking around over by the rock. Review of the elephants in a little bit, so don't worry. But these mandrills, if you're ever wondering how to tell the males and females apart, there's a couple of different ways. One is by the sheer size of them. That's because the male mandrills are got clay pits. And if you see over here on the right-hand side, you may see some of those tusk marks in the red clay pits. Or they'll join very loose-knit all-male
you don't see that every day, a
called
group of
bachelors.
herd of elephants there.
And even though elephants are some of the biggest animals
Really
in
awesome.
the world, they're actually afraid of one of the smallest animals, and that's the bee.
My daughter's afraid of the bee too.
Now the elephant has different nicknames. One is the Tree of Life. You may have seen an extra large version of that as you entered the park.
Everything's kind of keeping a
That
distance.
one actually had leaves though. Now I'd be careful calling those warhogs Kumba though. That's because
Really
Kumba
couldn't make
actually
out the
means
warhogs
slave
here.
in Swahili.
Again, everything was kind of away from the feeding areas, kind of laying off in the
He's full of
distance.
a white face and brown body. And I see some ostrich eggs here.
Couldn't figure out if these ostrich eggs, are those real, that they just leave them out there? That's kind of crazy.
Post on the left, I do see our Nigerian dwarf goats are out. Now the Nigerian dwarf goats, they are one of the only domesticated animals we have here on the reserve. And they've actually been domesticated all over the world as dairy goats. And that's simply because people get thirsty. And their milk is very nutritious, high in nutrients.
You see them running through,
And a
it's
great
kind of cute.
lactose-free alternative. They know what time it is. Bob Tabak are able to thrive on reserves such as this one.
Again, that gaming and going through the creeks and things is really cool.
It does
Kind of
just go
lends
to
to the
show though that even a
authenticity
small
of the
group
experience.
of people really can create a big difference for our
If you're
animals.
ever in the safari, grab the brush. Alright guys, so we had a very nice relaxing trip on the safari this morning. There weren't a lot of animals out. It looks like the big cats were not present, probably sleeping at this point after their breakfast, like we like to do sometimes. So, otherwise it was a really nice little trip. We had a little disturbance, as you saw, with the giraffe, but we got to see my favorite animal on the safari, which is the hippopotamus, and we got to see them sleeping as well, cuddled up next to each other. So that was really cool. Again, a very, very unique experience to come out here to Central Florida and get the opportunity to enjoy a safari. So you can cross that off your bucket list that you've been on a safari once you've ridden Kilimanjaro safaris. So again, we're going to venture on. We're going to see if we can find a snack and see what we can get into. Let's do it. Guys, we're going to hop in line at Creature Comforts here and see what we can scrounge up. Alright guys, and Creature Comforts is, again, the big Starbucks location here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. It is one of the most uniquely and beautifully themed of the Starbucks on property. So we're going to hop in and see if there's any seasonal treats, anything we can try, and maybe get a coffee. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got the 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse Ear 50th anniversary celebration mouse ear mousse here. This is a brownie base with a birthday cake flavored mousse, gold dusted and topped with a 50th anniversary medallion. Again, this isn't anything that's unusual now, but it soon will be because, again, the 50th anniversary should be ending soon. So if you're wanting to try any of these specialty treats, they are kind of a limited time now. So get on over here to Animal Kingdom, give it a shot. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste, let you know what I think about it. Guys, I have to say, you cannot go wrong with a Disney brownie. It is delicious. One of the best brownies I've ever had. I know my family raves about it anytime there's a brownie on the menu and they're in the mood for something sweet. That's something they're going after, is that brownie. So something I highly recommend, whether it's the 50th anniversary dome or not. Get a brownie while you're here. It's a rite of passage, something you need to get, akin to a Mickey premium bar. You want to get a brownie here. Love these toucan carvings as you exit the park. Flamingo and a toucan. Really just heralding the end of your day at Animal Kingdom. Really cool. All right, and with that, we are done. We had an absolutely great time here at Animal Kingdom today. We got a chance to get back out on that safari and see how the animals were doing since the cat wanted to hurricane here with Hurricane Ian. We got to explore Creature Comforts, pick up a snack and a drink. We also got to look at some of the animal exhibits and see how those are coming along. I would say that by this weekend, these exhibits are going to be fully cleaned up, and hopefully the animals will be out in force and you and your family can come and enjoy all that Animal Kingdom has to offer. Again, my name is TJ the Park Bopper. If you like what I do, please vibe, jive, like, and subscribe. Vibe reading the notification bell. Jive by commenting below. Like my video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great day.